Hi everyone, it's another time, another beautiful time, Storytime with Sumbo, and today we'll be talking about reading a beautiful story is the Beauty and the Beast. The Beauty and the Beast. Have you heard of the Beauty and the Beast before? Have you read it before? Okay, let's read it together again. The Beauty and the Beast. Once upon a time, there was a family with 6 children. They all had different hobbies. This got quite expensive for their parents. Luckily, their father was a rich merchant. Well, quite rich. Well, a bit rich. Oh, there. The entire family had to sell everything they owned and move to a tiny cottage in the wood. Beauty's father went into town to try to make money, but he had no luck. As he rode back, poor and alone, he had to take shelter in a castle. Oh, he must really be tired and exhausted. Having toiled all day looking for money, how to get more money for the family. He must really be exhausted. Okay, what then happened? What happened? Let's see. There he found delicious food and a cozy place to stay and a cozy place to rest. Yet the castle seemed to have no owner. Late the next morning, the merchant picked a rose from the castle's garden to take to his daughter, Beauty. Heck! How dare you steal from my garden? Bellowed the beast. Stammered the merchant. I didn't think one flower would be a problem. I will let you go on one condition, said the beast. I will let you go on one condition, said the beast. You must send one of your daughters to live with me. I won't eat her as long as she's not the one with the trombone. Merchant went home to fetch Beauty. She was very upset, but she understood she had to go. Hello. Welcome to your new home, Beauty, said the beast. She looked at him. It was huge and very hairy. But although she was scared inside, she didn't show it. But the beast smiled. The beast had prepared a wonderful bedroom for Beauty. But she missed her father so much. The beast had prepared a wonderful bedroom for Beauty, but she missed her father so much. I'm sure you miss people too. You have people that you love and you miss often, don't you? That she barely noticed. She fell asleep, hoping to dream of home. Instead, she saw herself walking beside a stream. A handsome prince appeared and took her hand. Please don't leave me, he begged. Save me from this terrible spell. What spell? She asked. What spell? Replied Beauty. But the prince didn't answer. The next day, Beauty explored the castle. In a big hall, there were hundreds of portraits. It's a big castle, and there will be a lot of memories, histories in the castle. How curious is the prince from my dreams? How curious is the prince from my dreams? That night, Beauty and the Beast ate dinner together. Have you enjoyed your day? Do you like your bedroom? Have you enjoyed your day? Do you like your bedroom? Have you got enough to eat? Asked the Beast. Have you got enough to eat? Asked the Beast. You are so kind. You can't be evil, replied Beauty. Just very airy. You are so kind. You can't be evil. Just very airy, replied Beauty. You are so kind. You can't be evil, replied Beauty. Just very airy. Things went on like this for several days. One night, the Beast asked, "Will you marry me?" "But I don't love you," cried Beauty. "But I don't love you," cried Beauty. It made her sad to refuse the kind Beast. So she added, "You're a good person, just very beastly." Every night, the Beast asked her to marry him, but Beauty was in love with her dream prince. So funny, yeah? The Beast saw that Beauty was unhappy. She didn't want to mention the prince, so she said, "I miss my family." This was true. "Mostly, you must visit them," she said the Beast. "But you must also promise to return within a week, or I will die without you." That must really be sad. Beauty's family were so overjoyed to see her. Beauty's family, and the week passed very quickly. But she never once dreamt of the prince. At first, she had wonderful dreams. But then, one night, "I dreamt my Beast was dead." "What if it's true?" cried Beast. She had to get back to the castle. Beauty searched the castle from top to bottom. Eventually, she went down to the garden. She went down to the end of the garden. And there, she found the Beast. "This is my fault." Beauty tried everything she could to help him, but nothing worked. At last, in deep despair, she began to cry. When her tears struck the Beast's body, a marvelous thing happened. Do you want to guess it? Came back to life. He came back to life. "I was dying because I thought you'd forgotten me. I was dying because I thought you'd forgotten your promise," said the Beast. But you returned. Will you marry me?" "Oh yes, dear Beast," Beauty cried. Suddenly, the Beast began to glow with a magical light. When the light faded, a prince stood before her. "A cruel witch turned me into a beast," he explained. "I've been so lonely, but your true love has broken the spell." Beauty and the prince were married. The whole family came to live in the castle. And they all lived happily ever after. The